Welcome to the session on Introduction to Digital Transformation. What do we mean by digital transformation? Digital transformation means use of digital technologies to change the way we do things. From a business perspective, there are two ways in which this can be done. Through digital technologies, we can change the business model or we can change the revenue model. By business model, we mean how the business operates, the processes, the infrastructure. All of these can be changed through digital technologies. By revenue model, we mean the way the business makes money. The digital technologies allows an organization to make money in a totally new way. Let us watch a video of a warehouse that has been digitally transformed. Now that you have watched this video, I want to ask you, how many people you think work in this warehouse? Yes, you're right, not more than 2 to 3 people, and their job is only to ensure that the robots are working fine. And let me tell you that this video is at least a few years old, if not more. So the warehouse that you saw is not the warehouse of tomorrow, but it is the warehouse of yesterday. We can only imagine how the warehouse of tomorrow will look like. Let us look at a couple of examples of digitally transformed organization. When I say digitally transformed, I mean companies which are using digital technologies to operate a business in a totally new and different way. The first example is of Uber. Uber is a taxi aggregator. Earlier, if somebody wanted to start a taxi company, they would first buy taxis, hire drivers, make sure the taxi is well serviced, and so on. The taxi and the drivers were the foundation on which the taxi business was based. Uber changed all of that. They now have a software which matches the drivers and the passengers. They changed the way taxi companies make money today. They are not charging the complete fare from the passenger. They are just taking a portion of the revenue that is generated through the commutation of the passenger. And through the software, they have changed how the business operates. Thus, Uber, the business model or the operations have changed, as well as the revenue model or how the business makes money has changed. Digital technologies has changed or transformed the taxi industry. The other example that I want to give is of Netflix. Netflix is the cinema house, or rather the largest cinema house of the world. But they don't own a cinema house. They transform your house into a cinema house. They stream the movies right into your living room or into your bedroom. By using digital technologies, they have changed the business models of how cinema houses operate. And they have changed the revenue model of how cinema house works. Digital technologies have transformed the entertainment industry. Thus, industries get transformed when digital technologies alter the way of doing business. There are many such examples of digitally transformed organizations. Airbnb, Skype, Alibaba, Facebook, Google are all such examples. Now, why is it that digitally transformed organizations are doing very well? There are three big reasons why digital transformation is very significant in today's world. 1. Digital transformation is a competitive advantage. We saw that with Uber. Digital transformation in Uber has helped it do better than its competitors. Competitors across the world have failed to stand up against the customer service and the care that Uber offers to their passengers, and ultimately even to the drivers of the vehicles. 2. With digital transformation, operational excellence becomes a key factor. Any digitally transformed organization will have its processes optimized, and when your processes are optimized, it is a competitive advantage. There's a lot of cost savings that can actually be passed to your consumer. We have seen that in the case of Uber and Netflix. And third, when we speak of digital transformation, we are no longer speaking of small improvements in what you do. We are talking about radical innovation. With Uber, we saw that the entire taxi industry was moved from the taxis to the software. Whereas with Netflix, we saw that the entire entertainment industry was moved from the cinema houses to the house of every individual. This is a very interesting graph. Business leaders were asked, which of the following will have the greatest effect on your business decisions over the next 12 months? As you can see, 38% of the leaders said that digital transformation is the single most reason that will impact business decisions. Another 15% said that competition or disruption of the market and the industry will have a big impact on business decisions. And less than 50% spoke of politics and economics as a reason for business decisions. Thus, you can see how technology is playing very big on the mind of business leaders. To conclude, I will say that if your business or your industry is not going through a digital transformation, you can be sure that you have a serious problem. Without a transformation, your business is about to get obsolete. So the question to be asked is, are we really so busy that we cannot innovate?